Most people use regular screenshot like this, but if you use a screenshot like this, your video will look more attractive and professional. Let's go to the Alight Motion app and see how we can create it. So this is my project and this is the screenshot that I have. First of all, adjust the size of the screenshot and place it properly. Now first we have to animate it before breaking it into parts. So go to moving option and add keyframe at 0 and 1.30 seconds. Now go to 0 second and drag it down. Make this graph here and copy it to save time. Go to scaling option and add similar keyframe. Now decrease the size a little bit at the first keyframe. Applying the graph, go to opacity and again add similar keyframe. Now decrease the opacity to 0 at the first keyframe, applying the same graph. Now our animation part is done. Now to separate each element of the screenshot, add a wipe effect. First, set the angle to 90 degrees. I will crop this banner by adjusting the start and end values. Now for the next element, duplicate this layer and again go to the wipe effects. Crop the next part by adjusting the start and end values. I want to crop out the logo first, so I will simply duplicate the wipe effect and set the angle to 0 degrees. Now crop out the logo by adjusting the start and end values. Similarly, crop out the element also. Always use two wipe effect to crop the elements. Set the angle of the first wipe effect to 90 degrees to crop the element horizontally and set the angle of the second wipe effect to 0 degrees to crop the element vertically. So now I have cropped all the elements of my screenshot in separate layers. Now to make a seamless animation, drag every layer 5 frame backward. Means place the sound layer at 0.05 second. So basically you have to place all the layers by keeping a gap of 5 frame between each layer, blending with background. Now add a rectangle shape layer and place it below every other layer. Now go to color and pick the background color from the screenshot like this. As you can see, the screenshot is blending with the background very smoothly. Our basic screenshot animation is ready, but we will make it more interesting and engaging by adding 3D camera and adding some scene 3D camera animation. Add a 3D camera. My first scene will be from 0 second to 3.49 seconds. So I will break the camera layer at 3.49 seconds. My second scenes will be from 3.49 second to 8.25 seconds. So now I will break the camera layer at 8.25 seconds. So I have 3 camera layers for 3 different scenes. Now for the first scene, add keyframe at the starting and ending point of the first camera. Drag the camera a little backward at the first keyframe. We have made this smooth camera zoom in effect for the first scene. For the second scene, drag the second camera forward like this and place it properly so it can capture any specific part of the scene. You can display any portion of the screenshot by creating multiple scenes by adding multiple cameras. For the last scene, do this similar animation in the third camera also. We will add a transition between this scene to make it more smooth. So for that, duplicate this background layer and place it above all other layer. Add a copy background effect on this shape layer. Add an inner blur effect on it and decrease the value to 0. My first scene end and second scene start at 3.49 seconds. So add a keyframe in blur value at 3.49 seconds. Come 1 second backward, which is at 3.26 second, and add a keyframe. Go 1 second forward, which is at 4.12 seconds, and add another keyframe. come to 3.49 seconds and here increase the blur value. Make this graph between the first two keyframe. Make this graph between the last two keyframe. And add exposure and gamma effect on it. Add similar keyframe at 3.49, 3.26 and 4.12 seconds in exposure. Now come to 3.49 seconds and increase the exposure like this. Now make similar graph as we have made in the blur effects. Now I will add on arc shape and then I will adjust it at keyframe 4.12 second and end keyframe 5.10 second. Go to first keyframe and start value 270 degree and second keyframe 90 degrees. Now paste this graph here. I will drag this layer into last and add 2 keyframe. Now decrease the opacity value 0 in last keyframe and our animation is done. Now look, the final exported video is absolutely clean. So that's it for today's tutorial in which we have simply animated our screenshot. So now stop using the boring screenshot in your video. Use this method and make your screenshot more cinematic and aesthetic. Thanks for watching.